So now, as you can see, Niappi Business Council is becoming an active organization towards India and US strategic relation. As the forefront faces of this organization, how do you look at what are the key takeaways from Mr. Modi's visit in US, and what is it that Niappi Business Council is going to do?
Well, first of all, today was an exciting day where the Prime Minister literally came to New York City and spoke to the UN and spoke to thousands of people gathered today at the Garden, and spoke plainly and clearly about his ideas and vision about America and India working together. But what was interesting is he spoke to the crowd about how America will be looking at a partner of India who's going to step up to the plate with economic growth. They have enormous issues and problems, and by and large what he said is, we're going to overcome those. We're going to work together, and we are going to become what our destiny is about. And the destiny, he believes, is about an American Indian future that will be very strong, and that's important.
Yeah, which we say, and he's actually reiterated that the 21st century to be Indo-American century. That's his vision to take India back to those days where actually all the big economic things in the Gupta Vansh period were happening in India, where students from all over the world will come in and learn math and science and astrology and zero and decimal point and algebra and all that thing over there. He has a vision for Bharat, for India to be that way. Now, how do you actually take that vision and now have an executable plan and actually then go out there and execute? And that's where Niappi Business Council can help or will help. It comes into the picture. Several items. He's mentioned that one is, as far as the economy is concerned, he'd like to have 1/3 agriculture, 1/3 service, and 1/3 manufacturing. So if there is a downturn in one, it does not bring everything down. So that's something he talked about. And also he says when we want to bring in manufacturing, we bring in manufacturing which creates a lot of jobs. He particularly mentioned that small businesses, small manufacturers should come into the play. That will create the maximum number of jobs in India. So that's where we, Niappi Business Council, can come into the picture and achieve two very strategic objectives. One objective is to increase the trade between India and US, and the second strategic objective is to reduce our dependence on China as the manufacturing capital of the world. So that's the two things.
As a homework that we all going to work on after Mr. Modi, and definitely when he will meet Mr. Obama as well, so we will get more clarity on the kind of vision plan. But as a policymaker in the US, Mr. Sessions, how do you look at next 6 months in specifically on India and US relations?
Well, the next 6 months are going to be determined by a number of factors. First of all, by the election this November. Democrats have chosen in the United States Senate to defer any action on what might be TPA or any trade promotion authority talks, anything that would engage America with the world, with our friends, for making sure that we had trade talks and trade opportunities. This president is stuck still, as well as the Democrat Party, on unions that are no. We think that's a mistake. Secondly, if there is a Republican majority in the Senate, I believe you will see where the president then will work with us on initiating not only trade deals, but also talks about other issues, up to including how America could unlock and unleash our natural gas fields that we have, fields that are being plugged up and being held right now that would represent about 1.3 million jobs in America. They're high-paying jobs. It's a win-win. It's just like Dell Computer or American Airlines or Mary Kay or AT&T selling their products overseas to an overseas market. Well, the same thing is true if we do that same thing with natural gas. So these are two very important elements that will not come to play if the Senate is held by the Democrats. If it's held by Republicans, we will have a chance to begin kicking off this new opportunity. Oh, by the way, both of these are in the best interest of India and their opportunity to grow and to achieve their missions.
Mr. Shalabh Kumar, quickly, how do you look at next 6 months specifically, from Niappi Business Council for India and US?
Well, one thing specifically is this immigration reform bill S744. We need to make sure that the Niappi Business Council is active in it, Niappi is active in it, our friends on the Republican Party in the House are active in it and stopping the anti-India provisions. That will be just a wrong start for India's economy, for our relations in general. So that is one thing. Second thing is we have talked about the people have in the embassy have talked about a mission, a delegation that we take in January or February and align ourselves with companies that are seeking to manufacture and export to the United States.
Okay, so I definitely believe that these wish list will going to get great results, and from SME Street, the blog, and through Indian media, definitely these things will definitely add to the Indian economy as well as to the US economy. And thank you very much, gentlemen, for your time.